Sauron's search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
We've offended him, Sven. The woodland spirit seeks revenge. This here is him saying we've strayed from the old paths.
Offended him? The monster's killed 5 already. He doesn't give a rat's arse about paths or tracks or me or you. He's a ploughing beast from the ploughing forest.
Split his ribcage. A strong one, this spirit of yours.
That's so. And who might...
I solve problems, and if we can agree terms, I can solve yours.
He's a witcher, a killer for hire. This village is home to decent folk only. You won't find any work here.
Sure about that? Beast that did this, it's aggressive and incredibly strong. I can help you, for a price.
I like this man. Ply your trade, Witcher. I believe we will agree terms.
You said the creature wants revenge. Why? For what?
Our forefathers hunted with spear and knife. This pleased the woodland spirit. He let us live in...
He killed back then too. He's always killed. How many lads died trying to become hunters? Now, since our hunters died in the...
We are uncrate. What others buy with gold, we buy with our lifeblood.
We are slaves to fear spread by blind fools like you. These woods are ours. High time we put an end to this beast.
Who or what is this woodland spirit?
Tell you what, it's not any of your concern.
It's a common beast. Murders any man who ventures in...
Exhaustive as descriptions go.
No man alive has.
Great. Really helpful, all of you. Birds pecked apart his entrails. And here, tooth marks. A large dog, a wolf maybe. This the way it always kills?
Only cowards. True warriors.
I've heard enough. You've got a monster problem, that's clear. Just not sure you want it solved.
Oh, we do. Come see me. We'll figure us a fair price for the beast's head.
Our little talk while I looked over the corpse? Not nearly enough. Need to look around, figure out what I'm up against.
Be not rash, killer. It's not too late to...
I'll decide what to do. But start collecting coin, just in case.
May your ox never crumble.
Got a trail to follow. Wonder where it leads. Thin and deep cuts, not unlike a razor. Sharpened its claws, or just marked off its territory. Smashed bones. That takes strength. No point in trying to parry its blows. Possession. Male. Very old. Damn it. Probably marked one of the villagers. Didn't have many friends, did he?
Folk aren't willing to look at this kind of death today. I remember. I was just a lad. Lugos Hairlip led a raid on our village. Found nothing. I remember how they hunted down one warrior after another, and once they surrounded Hairlip and...
Your spirit is a very old Leshen. He's dangerous, but I should be able to deal with him.
Rid us of him. Yet he's what made us invincible.
Maybe I wasn't clear. The woodland spirit is a monster.
He's much more. Thanks to him, the woods teem with game, and... True, not every lad who sets out to be a...
Back by the tree, you said you know another way to stop the Leshen.
We must return to the old path, restore the old ways, roam the... Our ancestors placed the Covenant Stone in the woods, laid sacrifices of pride. Do as they did. Go south along the brook.
There's no guarantee your method will work.
If the spirit dies, all game will leave the woods. Our men...
Still better than certain death.
You're not from here.
Gotta give this some thought.
Got a stain on the sleeve, look at.
Vagrant.
You all dressed up for me, Hildy.
Maybe for you. Maybe for another. Come on.
Went to look at the tracks in the woods. Spirit sure
Told you. He like
almost certain we're dealing with an old...
an ordinary beast then.
Not so ordinary. Monster like that's a serious threat to the village.
Oh, don't you fret.
Just one small problem. The Leshen's marked one of you. As long as that individual lives near its domain, the beast can't be killed. Not completely.
Must be one of the elders. Harold, I'm sure of it. You heard...
Words aren't enough.
Folk won't believe you. They'd never listen to an outsider accusing one of their own.
Gotta use my senses. Find the one marked by the woodland spirit.
Ever fight a dragon?
Did Sven visit today? Vagrant. Amazing.
Leshen's chosen the girl. Damn it.
Look!
They smear your ass with honey yet, hero.
So, find out who's mates with the beast?
It's not intentional. The marked individual has...
You don't know the elders like I do. Every last one of them codger... And no point in mincing words. Said yourself, the monster's helper...
No one needs to die. The marked one should leave the village.
Did you hear what the Witcher said? We've but to banish the elders...
It's not one of the elders.
Who then?
The woman you were talking to.
We must banish her. Said so yourself.
But she's one of us. For the good of the village, Sven. Drive her out. Make sure she knows she's not to return.
Not going with her? Funny. Thought you cared for her.
Tend to your own affairs and leave me to mine. I did what I had to do. Now it's your turn.
I've always wondered, what do you witchers do once there are no basilisks, leshens, or giants around? Eh?
Leshen's territory begins here. Need to destroy all the totems before I find the beast.
Hey! Look at this. Told you the Witcher had solved this.
What happened?
You rid us of the beast, we rid ourselves of its accomplices. Don't worry, our agreement stands. I earned your coin, you did.
Peasant squabbles. Just not interested.
Oh, wise words. You're not from here. You can't understand. What are you staring at, people? Justice has been served. Go to your homes. And you, Witcher, on your way. No monsters left round here.
Not like my good for nothing.
Saves us from the
Spare me! Well, well, well. We serve her who is bird. Uncle's broken the pot.
Forget what you did for us.
Look!
Come on now.
Priestesses are terrible.
Move it!
Don't worry. got me eye on you.
Come on.
Don't cross our lads. I could have married a continental man.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Pam.
What's that you're muttering?
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma. Gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling. But that'd be an error.
Think you got me shaking in my...
You sure as hell should.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up, but...
Thank you kindly.
Pam.
Yeah. What did I do to deserve your call?
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Okay. That one.
Witcher version's different. Open the door. Now. Hey, little guy.
Tiến vào. Quý chứ.
This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on. What the? Quit playing around. Let's go. Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the...
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesy.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me... I hope you have more to say.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know that. Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against... You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of...
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Dradiv Dorn Eptened Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise.
Yes.
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And this audience is over.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse.
So we took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells. To the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Oh, there, Roach.
Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Been away quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair. Now, calm down. Yennefer was right.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put it? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you, jumps right into a we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest.
So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
She's gotta have a good reason.
More than one, most likely. In any case, she's set her mind.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, two birds. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to bet.
And Yen?
Assembling her megascope. Wanted my help, running around with some chirping contraption.
I should let her know I'm here.
You say so, but don't go...
Đâu có đâu.
Leaking again. Damn it.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Know what? Never mind. Not gonna argue with you.
Right, no time to lose.
Lambert.
Oh, sorry. The potential Cirilla.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the...
Gotta take care of something. Wait for me.
Sure. Everything's ready at my end.
No reason to...
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and... this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Been thinking. You gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense. Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well?
Moderate. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Geralt? Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear!
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think.
Wind must have grabbed the sail.
Water hag.
Great.
Last thing we need. All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now.
No. Still gives me the shivers, though.
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still not...
Gnawing? What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp.
Ought to ask Vezem.
Oh, I have.
Let's go.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for... Geralt?
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose. Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there. Ready for...
Almost.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more word?
Old Speartip's still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed him.
How'd the rhyme go?
Wake him up and you'll sleep.
Hear that? Sounds like a...
You know this valley's uninhabited.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to...
We'll investigate.
You know, Vesemir's right.
Hey, little guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No! No!
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well.
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
You like that silver? An illusion.
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed...
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be sick.
Of course, the noble white wolf never
Changing subjects. Did I see right?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial.
Charming. Let's get it.
Needn't ask me twice.
Lambert, enough. Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even...
Ready?
Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
And a wake-old spear tip? Mine not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped. Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha. Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice. Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Just lost the element of surprise.
Couldn't care less. I'm up for the challenge. You miss me, boy, son?
Not good. You gonna live? Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son. Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin, right here.
Oh, yeah.
All we can do now. Let's go. Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble.
Don't know who you're trying to impress.
Look who's talking. What? What are you doing?
Just came out that way. Come on.
Ha! See him shit and run soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. Try Mount Decker.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is his thing what King 3 do?
Enough!
They understood.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
We understand it, but we still gotta...
Listen, but luck's not there.
Enjoying this little chat, cuz...
I'm talking. Fact is, you know... We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rock.
Try rock throw. Which over you? Which is his mo...
All right, we'll leave our...
You nuts? Think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed.
Geralt, who do you
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough.
Remember how this circle works? I don't want...
It's fine, old man. No need to make... How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
All right. Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah. Used Axie, but I only...
Yeah, useful sign, Axie.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed and made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Wow. Truly great.
Isn't it? Real side split.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard? We all went through it.
That's just it. Not everyone made it. Lots of boys died.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and my... One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a net. Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter. Alright. We've griped.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't...
You go ahead.
Not too long.
Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently. That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal. Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while. Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, stench. Eskel's tracks. The nose knows. Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hike.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See, your memory's back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleepless sort.
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself lucky.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne. Shh.
He's taking off! Hit the wings!
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved his lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this...
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further. The old hen, she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom said...
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand. Alright, let's collect this final fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Gonna tell me which side of the knife to cut with next?
The sharp one. Come on, hurry. Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster.
Not really a challenge, cause
You're a lame sow. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
Go, go. Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback.
Come on. Not gonna take anything from you. Buy me around sometime and we'll call it good.
Done deal.
Looks like rain.
God damn it, you piece of shit! Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I...
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on...
The guys. Well, because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating...
I shall explain everything.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making...
Who you plan to contact?
No secret at all.
How could I forget?
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know. If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter.
All right.
Use this Potestaquisitor.
Potesta.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the... Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting? Ah, one more. Thank you, Geralt.
Nothing here. Got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all. Yes? What?
I met with...
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping...
Remember the first... Not much left.
See you later, Vesemir. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
A month of
Congratulations. Can't help wondering that...
Not a bad idea. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and...
Mind if I have a...
Want to do the honor?
No thanks. Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal.
Mm-hmm. Seen that before. Some of them...
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Open. So...
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Want to give it to Yennefer? That'd be...
No thanks. She only wears...
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old...
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine it.
It would, I agree. See, Eskel. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now. Warmer. Warmer. Hot. Mounted witchering just never took off. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Ah, there you are. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work.
I can do that. Rather you...
Yes, Uncle Vez. How goes it? Vesemir's not... Thought so.
All done. You can go.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert...
I suppose he hadn't...
You know, Lambert's not a...
Please. Lambert is me. Enough.
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just...
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt.
Didn't you just say you
Stop twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift.
I see. The words of...
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil...
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes. In legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's...
Thank you, Severn. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice.
I don't doubt you know it. The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her there.
Wouldn't count on it.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. Listen, everyone. All is in place. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Esco, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek...
I said we would... I don't know what you want to do with them. You haven't deigned to inform us, but... just as I thought. Which is what...
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I'll take Uma.
What then? Will you howl at the moon?
A bit of respect. You're not...
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea.
In my opinion...
I know you.
So, got the evening off.
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we... Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Ooh, sounds serious.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour.
Or 3.
I'll hold you to that.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to...
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Yen, we don't have glasses.
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep...
What have you been up to, Lambert? On your way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kavir's were the golds to be made. Know how much they...
Shush! I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys...
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built...
Fine. Turned out, it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its,
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan? Oh ho ho.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from...
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank...
A fairy tale.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She...
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't...
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been?
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing.
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. Is it...
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but...
You'll fucking what?!
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking...
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great. But...
Unless Vesemir can do the trick.
Might be surprised.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those...
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing horde...
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to...
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of
Not at all.
Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's...
Didn't listen, did he?
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good.
Finish it in a minute. First, some...
Ooh, now that's...
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gold.
Damn straight. Poor...
So, watch this.
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own, with a fish.
Great story.
Really?
Stay away.
Will you ever lay off Yen?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You'd brave a fire for her. Whereas she...
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts.
For good reason.
Fine. Leave pretty boy alone before he gets... Drink up, girl. To you and... Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about...
Guessing that's quite...
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, like...
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112.
Old man probably... Men, a witcher's life.
All right.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel.
All right, guys.
Speak for yourself. Night's still young.
But we're not.
Fine. Drinking with my mirror image is just...
See? Even you can't...
Damn. What a dream. See everyone's up and at 'em.
Take it you had...
Yes.
We talked about... So I guess you didn't get a chance to see to the beams...
No.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the Megas, while falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something... So I induced a trance, hypnotized him, essentially. No effect at first.
All right. I just don't...
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir.
Yes, don't let...
Right. So what now?
We can begin.
Wait.
What? Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly Geralt, make the potions. Here are the form...
No.
And disinfect the two...
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations, extrapolated some data, ran simulations.
Meaning, you guessed.
Potions ready.
Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the...
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
The hookweed work?
So, everything's going...
No, but it's...
Administer the next...
I had hoped.
Why'd you keep the table?
Geralt, next potion.
Oisi Kefin.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Eskel, I'm sorry.
Getting some rags. I kept...
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. Try. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled.
I trust Yen.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. You witches were given mutagens. We will use stone.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping. Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps.
Heard about the times?
No.
The winter she trained here. Then she asked me to go skating with her. As soon as we hit the ice.
He's awake.
Never severe. Caniatad. Never severe.
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An elf. A sage. Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that
Yvain. Arwen. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. I tried to protect her. The hunt has not found the Isle.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of...
Is he gonna make it?
I can't... No. You saw?
The trial has wrought havoc. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't read.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through.
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mist.
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will... They'll expect to catch us by surprise.
We plan to fight them. We fight...
Do we have a choice? Decide.
Pretty boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a...
Or wield magic.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avila to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our...
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf. And give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly.